inside the browser. And now JavaScript can also work outside the browser. So finally, you can use JavaScript for backend and for front end. So basically, now what happens is for a complete website development, like from start to end, you can only work with JavaScript. So like you don't have to use like PHP or any other technology for backend, and then again for front end you have HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Now in this case, you'll be having HTML and CSS because that is the must for web designing for at the front place. But now for your backend development and for your front end development, for both of the things, there's only one single technology, that is JavaScript. So basically everything is handled by only one powerful language. So that is one of the easiest, that is what makes your life easy in this kind of development. So when you say MERN stack development, so basically MERN is basically a short form. It has a full form actually. So MERN stands for MongoDB, Express.js, that's again JavaScript library. So it's again simple. It is JavaScript. Don't focus on libraries and anything. Just think everything is JavaScript. So if I say MERN stack, that first is MongoDB, that is your database that you're going to use to store your data. Again, it is quite related to JavaScript objects in terms of storage, so that we'll learn. Then you also have Express.js, that is again a JavaScript library, a Node.js library actually. Then you have React.js, the front end development framework or library you can say. And then finally you have Node. So right, so all the three things, like the three things like ERN are related to JavaScript. And again, the MongoDB that you have, that we're gonna store data just like SQL, just like you have your relational database, you also have MongoDB to store data. Again, it will look quite similar to a JavaScript object. So everything here is related to JavaScript. So basically these are the four technologies that we have got, four technologies, or you can say four frameworks that we are going to use to develop complete end-to-end websites or web apps or solutions basically. So that's what MERN stack development means. There is also something known as mean stack development, like where three things are same. MEAN, right? MongoDB, Express. Now instead of React.js as your front-end framework, you use Angular as your front-end framework. That's the only difference between mean stack and MERN stack. But right now, as you can see, like MERN stack is in quite a boom. Everywhere in the world, people developing websites are basically working with MERN stack. Like they're using React a lot because it's easier. It is developed by Facebook, and it also has one more framework named React Native that helps you to create mobile applications, real native mobile applications. So basically, on the base of React.js, you can also learn React Native, and that is very, very simple. So that's all. This is what MERN stack means, right? Complete end-to-end web development, or you can say web solution. No need of other technologies like PHP or something. Just by JavaScript, like there are four named technologies like MERN, but everything is JavaScript here. So don't take it like that way. You're gonna learn JavaScript, the complete powerful JavaScript for backend and for front end. That is how MERN stack works, guys. Is it understood, everyone? I can see your chat, so please tell me, let me know in the chats. Is it understood? Do you understand what I say? Do people understand? Right, so this is what it is actually. This is what it is. So you don't have to think of you're going to learn four technology. If you think like there are four things or five things, you're going to get confused because there is a lot. Just understand you're going to learn JavaScript. So you will be learning all those functional things and how to create components and everything. Like things are divided like that, like creating components, reusing them, then creating APIs in the backend. But at the end, if you see, everything is JavaScript. It's just function oriented JavaScript. You have a lot of functions. You have a lot of way of calling functions. That's all you're going to learn here. So if you make it easy in your mind, it will be easy for you to learn. And it's actually really easy. So don't worry about it. I'm going to take you through each and everything in MERN stack. So starting with Node.js, building backends, using Express.js to build backends, then moving on to MongoDB, connecting your backend to database, storing your data in database, fetching it, working with database, working with relations, and then finally moving on to the React thing, the front end thing, connecting your backend to front end, using your data in front end, how to display, how to create components, how to reuse your components and everything. So this is what is our learning curve. And then again, finally, we will like gonna create a lot of projects in this. So we are gonna create YouTube, like a Netflix clone. Then you're gonna create, like, there are a lot of clones that we have planned for you. And we also have that movie project. So we have a lot of things. I have a lot of real world projects in my mind that I'm gonna create here. So it will be a lot of fun and a lot of learning all the way. So do we have any doubts coming? Please, guys, ask in the chats. Please ask in the chats. Do you have any doubts related to the course, related to what you're going to learn, related to any subject, related to anything? Please ask. Please ask me. We can learn both backend. Yes, yes, we can learn both backend and front end. Yes, we're going to learn both backend and front end. That's the main purpose of this course. You're going to learn both backend and front end using JavaScript. Sir, I have not completed JavaScript course. Not a problem, buddy. You can just sit 2 days and, like, I have my batch to JavaScript course YouTube. Like, it's freely available to everyone. You can just go on and watch it completely. That's enough JavaScript to learn the MERN stack development. So you can just sit for 1 day or 2 days and you can just learn each and every point of JavaScript. I have explained it in, like, very deeply and everything in the YouTube free sessions. Please say the path. It's very simple, Venkatesh. It's really simple. The path is not that big. It goes like, you first learn the very, like, HTML CSS, right, to design things, and then you learn JavaScript that works with HTML CSS at the very start, right? So the first thing that you learn is JavaScript, how to work with DOM, how to manipulate DOM, how to perform programming in JavaScript. So the first thing that you learn is JavaScript. Once you're completely familiar and you're good in JavaScript, then you can move on to a JavaScript framework. Now it's up to you. You want to go in backend or you want to go in front end. So if you select you want to go in backend, so you go on and learn Node.js first. So again, it is JavaScript, but that is working outside the browser. So it's the same thing. So then you go and learn Node.js, where you learn how to use various modules and how to create web APIs. Then you also learn MongoDB and connect it with your Node.js. So you work with data and create APIs in that. Then again, once you have completed your backend thing, then you move on to the front end. And now you have three options, right? You can either go for Vue.js, you can either go for React.js, which is very much famous right nowadays, and you can also go for Angular. So you select one, like any one of them, then you just learn, focus, and learn any one of them. Now you have the complete thing, right? You know the front end, how to use JavaScript in front end, how to use JavaScript as a framework in front end, and how to use JavaScript in backend. Now you know everything. Now, if you like, you can also learn the other two frameworks like React or Angular. And if you want, you can learn all the three. So they are like a lot of similar. They have a lot of properties similar. So you can learn everything. So this is how the path goes. Kiran, like, the data science is growing. That's no doubt. But you'll definitely need something to create websites, right? Like, the AI will think of the logic. The AI will work in the as the logic perspective in your application. But you still have to create websites that support that logic, right? You still have to create apps that support that logic. So you have to create the face of your app, right? AI will be behind. It will be calculating logics for you. But to get user data, to store it somewhere, to display it, to work with the data, you still not need your web apps, right? Still not need that backend logic. AI will basically take data, do something, and predict it to you, right? But to display it, to view it, to work with it, to edit it, again, you need web applications. So there is a requirement of web applications, right? Like, now, from the start only, web applications are doing only this. They are basically used to show information to the user all around the world and collect information and get it to some place to work with that data. So AI comes in role when you have the data finally. When compared to full stack, MERN stack is a full stack development, Muhammad Ashik. MERN stack is a full stack development. So anything where you work with front end and back end, so basically you don't have to go anywhere else for any solution, that is full stack, right? So you start from the zero, from the front end, and you go till the complete back end. That is what full stack means. So MERN stack is actually full stack development, full stack website development. Not exactly Manidi, but yeah, almost the same things, but not exactly. React.js is a complete JavaScript framework. Yes, Abdul Sheikh, it's totally fine if you're learning Laravel and side by side you can learn MERN. That's totally fine. Then you will be having two frameworks in the backend. You'll be also knowing how to use Node.js with MongoDB as one backend framework and as one backend technology, and you'll be also knowing how to work with Laravel and MySQL at the second backend technology. So if you have the powers of both, that's really amazing if you have both. Like even I know both. I also work with Laravel and MySQL, and I also like to work with Node.js and MongoDB in the backend. So depending on the situation, depending on what I'm creating, I select one of those. So Abdul Sheikh, it's not a problem if you know both. Yes, Path Patel, you can also completely create mobile applications. Instead of React.js, you use something called as React Native. That's the only difference. Else everything is same. You can use Node.js as your backend. So the API thing can totally be same. The only thing that changes is the front end when you're making a web application or mobile application. So if you're making web application, you might be using React.js. But when you're creating the mobile application, sorry, when you're creating the web application, you'll be using React.js. But when you're creating the mobile application, you might be using the React Native thing. So that's not a problem at all. Gurpreet Singh, I think we have planned around 80 hours of learning, and then we also have a lot of projects going on. So we'll be creating around 6 to 7 projects. I think more than that. I don't know. We have planned a lot of projects, a lot of clones, a lot of things that I'm gonna create from scratch for you, like to make you understand how you're gonna use that MERN stack thing that you have learned to actually create the project from scratch, so that you have the base of projects behind you. Yes, Chitranjan, you can cope actually, but I would suggest just go online and you can just follow my JavaScript course that is freely available on YouTube. You can just go online and just learn a little about it. So even if you have zero, not a problem at all. You can just go on. We still have time to start the course. Just go on and start learning a little bit of things. Because if you have like zero knowledge, then it will be a little tough for you to cope. It is not impossible because a lot of people have done it previously, but it will be become like it will be a little tough for you understanding all those things, understanding whatever I'm saying directly. So I'll suggest you to take 1 or 2 days and just understand every each and every concepts of programming if you don't know any. Yes, Rahul M. Yes, we have planned actually multiple clones, not only these. We have planned multiple clones, so don't worry. Yes, you can submit. I think Khan Alfia. Yes, you can submit. I feel. Let's Upgrade is the channel, Chitranjan. Let's Upgrade is the channel. So just go on and search for Let's Upgrade. Then you have batch 2 of JavaScript. Abdul Kader, you just have to know a little bit of JavaScript, a little bit of HTML and CSS, and that's all. That's totally it. And some basic programming understanding. That's all what you have to know for this course. What is the benefit? Benefit of the course, Tosif? Like if I say benefits, I feel yeah. If you learn something new, if you learn that is booming in this world, basically you're getting ready for a job, you're getting ready to earn money, you're getting ready to create things. Like there are a lot of benefits, right? If you have a plan in your mind, you can create different things. If you have you're planning to get a job, you can get a job easily. If you're planning to create something for your customers, you can create all that. So basically, to earn, to learn, that's all. Like what we can say as the benefits. These are the benefits. Whenever you learn something, you have all your benefits.
Hello.
uh Aishwarya, About job opportunities, yeah, right now actually, if you like, uh, job opportunities are very vast in MERN stack, right? So, like, if you go anywhere in this world right now, if you just go on and search online about web development jobs, you'll be getting directly there. They have options. You should know MERN stack. I need experience of React. I need people who know React. I need people who know Node.js. So right now, if you go for web development job, nobody will ask only for HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Those times are gone. Nobody will only ask, okay, fine, I need people who only know HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Now people ask for people who who know React JS, who know Angular, who know Node. So because everything, all the applications in a company are basically getting shifted to all these technologies like MERN stack and Mean stack. So people only want these kind of people in web development nowadays. Uh, Rahul, in this course, I think we are only working with web applications. So in this, but at the end, I'm definitely going to show you a path of for mobile applications. That will basically help you to learn by following the base of this course. That is definitely going to help you learn. And there is not a lot of change. I just said because instead of just React JS, you're going to use React Native for mobile applications. But still, the backend, the data will remain totally same. Only the front end will change. So don't worry. It will be really very easy.
Okay,
Uh,
understood, sir.
क्या हुआ प्रसाद?
So like, I can just give them a tour about our whole website, our
Yes,
community,
yes,
and the
yes.
whole
Please,
where the
please, please,
lectures are going to happen.
please, please, please.
Okay, let me just quickly share my screen. Who is sharing the screen right now?
Prasad, try again once.
Okay, so is my screen visible right now?
Yes, Prasad.
Okay. So basically, guys, this is the website where you can, apply for the course. It's like 80 hours. So it was like planned from second of November. We are going to start actual MERN lectures, and till then we are just going to do revision of JavaScript and the concepts needed in MERN, a basic intro which sir will be taking. So basically, price is 2,999. Okay, and we are going to build around 12 projects. So how the projects are, I'll also explain those. The tools are this, as I said, JavaScript is the language we'll use, this MongoDB, React, Express, and Node, and the code editor VS Code. That's like optional, whichever you want, you can use. Apart from that, there is this certification which you will receive from us. So this is just one thing which we are going to receive. Along with this, what you will get is a letterhead, a letter of recognition that you have completed the projects. Okay, that you have actually built those projects.
Hello,
So for that, you will have to submit all the projects
hello.
with us so that we can, uh, just a minute, I guess. Hold on a sec. Yep. So, yep. So this is the thing. This is the syllabus course curriculum. We'll start with introduction, basic intro of Node package manager, and the whole syllabus is, and then we'll go somewhere. So we are starting with backend, and then we are going to front end. So here is where the whole syllabus is available, and there's the trainer, and these are the projects. So we will be like developing, while in Node we will be developing APIs. The APIs will be the same which you'll be consuming in the later stage of the course, right, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yep. So this is like you can just go and take a look at the projects, what we are going to build with what functionalities. Everything is mentioned on the website. And then we have this community. I will take you to this community in a while. So if you want, we have a private community group where students of the same batch can, interact. Sir will be there to interact, to solve your doubts. And yeah, to apply for the course, you can just click on enroll now and you can fill the form. So I'll just quickly take you to our community. I've already shared the JavaScript playlist in the chat if like there are some students who have zero knowledge. Okay, just hold on your doubts for a minute. I'll come to the doubts. So like this, we have this community of around 1.5 lakh students, and we have multiple batches going on. Okay. So yep, these are all the batches and going to MERN stack. So you will be added to this private community wherein only the students of these batches are here. So currently we have 55 students all together. And then all your revision lectures, all your doubt clearing threads, all your discussions, articles you can post here right here. So this is one thing. So now your question may be like, we are doing essential programs on YouTube. So whether your premium stuff will be on YouTube as well. So the answer is no, we have our own learning management system. So I'll take you there as well. I'll give a quick tour of the same, how you have to log in and all this stuff. Okay, so like this, we have our learning portal. The credentials are the same for your community account. So basically, you will have your course right here where you can go and see the lectures, view the recordings. So all your essential videos are already added here with a playlist of your JavaScript to refer to watch. And then we have this advanced program. So this was the live launch we had. I'll just take you. Okay. So yeah, basically, so this is how your lectures are going to happen. And besides that, you will have a chat section to interact with the trainer and ask sir question. And below that, if you have any doubts during the session, you can directly put down here and we'll take care of the queries. And suppose in case you are not able to attend the live sessions, what you can do is you can come back and view the recordings later. Just a minute, guys. Just hold on a minute. Yep. So yeah, this is the learning portal where your classes are actually going to take place. And another thing is we have our Discord server setup. So let me also open up my Discord. So till then, if you have any doubts, you can just put up in the chat and sir will take them up. So we'll wrap up in next 10 minutes max because we have a Java lecture.
Okay, guys. So you can now ask your doubts. So whatever you have in your mind, please start asking me. And Prabhav, please don't spam the chat, buddy. Please don't spam the chat so that I can read at least all of people's chats, important chats. Everyone, you can please start asking your doubts. I'm here to help. I'm here to make you understand. Yes, Pratik, not a problem at all. You can submit your assignments in some days, not a problem at all. How many months we can have access? I think it's lifetime available.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is lifetime available. Yes.
Yes, Venkatesh, it is available lifetime. It is available for lifetime, so not a problem. Raj Kashyap. So guys, like there is, if you like take them like normally, both are front end frameworks. Both help you to create front end. It's just like both do the same things, but both are created differently. The way of writing is different, and like because both of them are created by different companies or different people. So if you feel they were designed to work for the same thing for front end, but one was created by Google and one was created by Facebook. So at start when Angular came, Angular was in boom. Then React basically changed its features, made their features more better, and now you can say React is in boom. So it just goes like this. Just like you also have Java, you have C Sharp. Both are created to perform the same thing, that logical programming. But depending on the features, depending on how people use it, depending on how many people use it, it just changes, which is having a better future. So you cannot like directly say like Angular is better or React is better. No one is better or no one is like just going down. Both are created for the same purpose. It's totally up to us. But right now in the current world, React.js is basically in boom because it has a lot of features that is easily understandable and easily usable. That is the difference. But the like they were created for the same purpose. Chitranjan, I think our delivery platform is the Let's Upgrade community. That is the place where we're gonna like teach you. You're gonna have all the lectures. Piyush, if you say the difference between front end and back end, so in any application or web application or in mobile applications, the things that you see, where you can touch and click and perform something, that is the front end. And the thing that goes behind the scenes, like when you fill a form or when you ask for some data, then you say give some request, that request goes to some place where the logic is implemented. That is the back end, where the logic is implemented, that checks for your request and gives you a proper response, and you get, again you can see it in your like front end. So the things that you can see and you can interact with, that is nothing but front end. And the place where your request goes and like a logic is implemented, that place is basically your backend. Thank you, Just Videos. Yes, I'm happy to see you people again. Akash, at the second, I think 2nd of November, we are gonna start with MERN stack. Nope, not at all tough, Piyush. It's not at all tough. I make sure that it's not at all tough. People tend to think that it is tough at the start, but I will make sure that it is not tough for you people. Yes, React have a lot of libraries for image optimizations. It has a lot of libraries, Rahul. I think it will be like maybe 3 or 4 times a week, Raj. Bootstrap is a CSS framework, Piyush. Bootstrap is a CSS framework. Just like you have React.js and Angular as JavaScript framework, which basically help you to write a more better, like a JavaScript in a more better way, create things in a more better way. In that same case, you also have a CSS framework. Like CSS is used for styling the web pages, right? So you have Bootstrap, which is where a lot of inbuilt things are already there for you. You just apply some classes and the CSS is already applied for you. So it basically helps you to write a much cleaner CSS code. It by default provide you with responsiveness, and that's all. And it has a lot of classes that help you to make your sites responsive and look good. Yes, all the people having MERN, yes, we are going to have a like a very big discussion and a backup session of JavaScript in today. It's not a problem, Gurpreet. You'll still be learning backend and everything, right? So not a problem. And if you learn React.js, Angular is very easy for you to learn. Even like once you learn one framework of that same category, others are very simple to learn. Yes, JavaScript is the prerequisite, Piyush. Okay, guys, I think we'll end the session for today. I hope I cleared all your doubts. So we'll end the session for today. Yes, I'll
Yes,
be there,
sir.
Akash.
Yes, sir. So thank you for that session. And yep, guys, thank you everyone who have joined this session. And we will see you in the session, uh, in in the lectures. So yep, thank you guys for joining, and we'll end for the day.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you everyone.
Can we leave, sir, now?
Yes, sir. You can leave.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.